mathematicians. Today we're going to continue learning different strategies, how to add two-digit numbers. We are on lesson 3.5 and we're going to continue to break apart numbers to add. Josh had 34 cans to recycle. Jill has 27 cans. How many cans do they have in all? Solve any way you choose. Use drawings and equations to explain your work. We've already learned many ways to add. You could use a number chart, you can count up on a number line, and you can break apart the numbers to add. Please pause the video and come back when you're finished. So I'll read it again. Josh has 34 cans to recycle. Jill has 27 cans. So I'm going to circle 34 cans and 27 cans. How many cans do they have in all? I'm going to underline my question. Now I'm thinking, I know that Josh has some cans and Jill has some cans. They want me to find out how many they have in all. So that means they want me to join the cans together, which means that we're going to have to add. So one way that I could add is using an open number line. So to add on an open number line, I'm going to first write my equation. 34 plus 27 equals the number of cans. So here's my open number line, and I'm starting with 34. I know there are two 10s in 27. I always like to make a T-chart with my place value. So I know there are two 10s, which means that this is 20 and this is 7. So I'm going to add my two 10s, 10, 10. It's always easy to add with a friendly number. 34 plus 10 is 44. I just have to change the first digit, add 1. 44 plus 10 is 54. Now I have to add 7. I know that plus 6 is going to bring me to a friendly number of 60. And now I still need one more to add my full 7. So it's 61. Let's make sure I added 27. 10, 20, 26 plus one more is 27. So 34 plus 27 equals 61. So Josh and Jill have 61 cans all together. Another strategy I could have used is what we learned the day before, and that is to break apart the add-ins into friendly numbers, into place value. So if I have 34 plus 27, I can break 34 into 10s and 1s. So I know there are 3 10s, which means that 30 are 3 10s and there are 4 1s. And I could break apart 27. There are 2 10s in 27, which is 20, and 7 1s. Now I could add my 10s together. And I know 20 plus 30 equals 50. I'll just show you over here again. And now I could add the 1s. 4 plus 7 equals 11. Okay, now I'm going to add them together. It's always easy to add when you have a friendly number. 50 plus 11 is 61. Today we're going to continue to add using the break apart rule, but we're going to do it in a little different way. It goes a little faster, I think. We're working on page 148. 37 plus 25 equals what? So yesterday we learned to break apart both addends. So it would look something like this. I know that there are 3 tens, which is 30, and 7 ones. And in this one, there are 2 tens, which is 20, and 5 ones, which then means I have to go 30 plus 20 equals 50. And then I have to add 7, my ones, plus 5 equals 12. And then I'm going to join together 50 plus 12. And it's always easy to add with our friendly number with the 0 at the end. And 50 plus 12 equals 62. Well, I could do the same break apart, but do it a little bit faster. I don't have to break apart the first addend. I could keep the first addend as 37. And instead, I'm only breaking apart my second addend. So I know that 25 is 20 plus 5. So now I could do 37 plus 20 equals 57. And then I have 57 plus 5. And that equals to 62. So it goes a little bit faster. You don't have to break apart for the first addend and the second addend. You only have to break apart the second addend. Let's look at another one. Turn to page 148. So here I have 57 plus 32. I'm not going to break apart the first addend. I'm going to keep 57. I know 32 has 3 tens and 2 ones, and 3 tens is 30, and 2 tens and 2 ones is 2. So it's 30 and 2. So now I'm going to add 57 plus 30, and it's always easy to add with a friendly number when it has a 0 at the end. So I'm looking at my tens digit. 5 plus 3 is 8, and 7 plus 0 is 7. Now I have to add the ones. 87 plus 2 equals 89. So once again, I'm breaking apart one of the addends into tens and ones. Then I'm adding the first addend with the tens, and then I'm going to add the ones. Look at problem number 2. See if you could start problem number 2 and finish. Pause the video. So once again, I do not have to break apart 24 and 13 to add 24 plus 13. I could keep 24, 24, and all I have to do is break apart 13 into tens and ones. So I know there is 1 10 and 3 ones. Now I'm going to add the first addend with the tens. 24 plus 10 equals 34. So I added the tens. Now I need to add the ones. 34 plus 3 equals 37. So 24 plus 13 equals 37. Now it's your turn to try. Pause the video. Here we have 42 plus 16. We're going to keep 42, and we're just going to break apart the 16 into tens and ones. There is 1 10 and 6 ones. Now I'm going to add my first add-in with my tens. So 42 plus 10 equals 52. Now I'm going to add my ones. And 52 plus 6 equals 58. Adding this way makes it very easy to even add in your head. So let's review. Break apart one of the add-ins into tens and ones. Then add the first add-in with the tens, and then you're going to add the ones in. Have a great day, boys and girls.